What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a fragrance from Etat Libre d'Orange, and I promise you I will botch the name of this fragrance. Strap up, we're going for that ride. All right, welcome to the scent. Whoa, bubble. I'm your host for the evening. Today, from the house, we have Hermann, mes Côtés, Paraissait une Ombre. A unisex fragrance from the house featuring amber and rose, classified as a woody aromatic. And this has quite a high score, 4 out of 5. So it's a gotta get your nose on it with 4,000 votes. Perfumed by Quentin Biche. So heavy hands on this one. And I promise you we should be in for a good time because finally we've got a fragrance that has a decent rating from this house. 2 sprays on the wrist, 2 sprays like this. Actually, I put 3 in. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. This is a different smell I haven't smelled in a while. Wow. So this is, oh man, there's a lot of things I'm thinking with this. So I'm just going to dive in. This is a very like, almost like aromatic aquatic green, ambery, like mineral resinish ambery type of scent. It's very soapy, but it's more aromatic than soapy. This is like a lot of different hand soaps and cool water thrown into a bowl. And it's very cool water-ish, I'll be honest with you. It's got like a mineralic, soapy, cool water-ish thing going on, but it feels like a higher interpretation of that, like a niche level. On my test strip, it's very mineralic, resinous, soapy, clean, woody. More soapy than woody. It's a very clean wood experience. Very interesting, but on my skin, it's a little bit different. So I'm just going to put the test strip away. Yeah, this is much more of like a clean, upscale, clean, different type of experience, though. You know, there's a lot of old Estee Lauder kind of soapy unisex / men's fragrances that this is resembling, but on a more niche level. I don't know how I feel in terms of like this is good or this is bad. But interesting and curiosity factor is at a 10. So let's just kind of dive in and see what we're dealing with here. This was released in 2015. Pepperwood. Okay, so I get a ton of that synthetic. It's quite smooth, though. It's a peppery experience. Galbanum, blackcurrant, geosmin. What is this supposed to smell like? Rain. Okay, so it's a rain accord. Rose oil, olibanum, ambroxan, patchouli, calypsone. What is that? Molecule. It smells ozonic, sea breeze with watermelon nuances. I get more like a soapy water droplet feeling from that. And vetiver. So a lot of like notable synthetics on this. We've got this, and so let me break this down to you. Everything in here is, forget the rose. It's not that rosy, tiniest bit, less than 5%. But I get a lot of this, this peppery dry wood experience. I do get the rainwaterness. I get the sea breeziness of this. I get the soapy and dry woody experience of this. So like if I could draw with this, everything's aromatic touches on this with like an 80% ramp of this pepperwood, rainwater, calypsone, vetiver thing going on. And it just leads to this very sophisticated, soapy, resinous, dry, woody type of experience. And the backdrop, kind of a little rose and blackcurrant and aromatic touches, is just kind of giving this some character. Very interesting of a style. It reminds me a lot of Claudia Zucca's Mineral Wood, but this is much more aromatic of a take. Moderate performance. You should easily clock at least 6 hours on this without even trying. I need to try this Lalique fragrance since they say it's like it. I haven't tried any of these other like Demeters, and even the Ex Nihilo. I haven't tried that one. Interesting. I got to try that Lalique fragrance. I almost was able to buy that the other day. What do I feel like this? Powdery metallic roses, surprisingly long lasting. Dusty, cheap, rose attar-like smell. Smells very much like hugging your old South Asian grandmother and has a senior citizen leathery skin musk. Okay. Not something I'd consider wearable. Will never buy a bottle. Definitely a scent more for an older guy or depressed young guy wearing all gray. It's really sharp and acidic on me. Gives me a bit of a headache after a while. I wanted to like this because the concept and the name are cool, but this smells like peppery dirt. In the cleanest soapy way possible, I would say. Interesting. Okay, let me wrap this up for you guys. So it is a very clean experience. Like, I feel like if you smell it up close, it's not meant to be smelled like that. I think it's meant to be felt in the air as just this very dry, soapy, clean experience. So I feel like you'd really benefit from a breeze with this. I wouldn't really wear it, even though it's clean, like you could wear it to work. I would wear it more if you're moving around outdoors and stuff, like a physical labor job type of scent. Or just like an errand runner, you know. I think this totally benefits from a breeze. I think the less of a breeze you have, the more connotations you get to more of an older scent or a mature scent or all those things that people were saying. As a scent, I give it a strong 7. It's definitely not bad at all. Again, I do recognize that, like, my association to it felt very much like a Jordache kind of cool water experience done in a niche way. So in that regard, I could see all the different old vibes and stuff, because even I made an old connection to it. But it's not bad at all. And in fact, you got to remember, guys, this fragrance got a 4 out of 5 out of thousands of votes. So people are buying it. You know what I mean? I think it's definitely worthy of getting your nose on it, especially if you prefer more of like a clean, woody, soapy experience. You know, for those of you guys who like CK1, CK Everyone, and different fragrances like that are like minimal and clean. This is definitely a much more niche approach to that I feel would be a little bit more longer lasting, a little bit more signature. And it might layer beautifully with like some different oils and stuff. Like if you want to emphasize sweetness or aromatics or just the woods or the rose, you can get like just an oil dabber and kind of adjust this fragrance to your liking. But I'm at a 7 with it, a strong 7, you know. I think the price on it, obviously pushing $200. You could probably get it around the 120 mark. Sprays of this, I'm going light because it's so synthetic. I'd probably give it only about 3-4 sprays if I was outdoors, 1-2 sprays if I was indoors. Alternatives are going to be anything I named. I think the closest fragrance I can think of in my mind is Claudio Zucca's Mineral Wood. Or even something like Green Irish Tweed kind of vibes, or Silver Mountain Water type of vibes, but more of a woody, aromatic, soapy experience to those profiles. But those are close. Mineral Wood by Claudio Zucca is easily very close. But a lot of you guys have never heard of that, so definitely look into that fragrance. This is the type of scent you try before you buy. Age for this feels 30 and up for men. I don't think it's unisex. I think it's definitely masculine leaning because of the heavy emphasis on dry woods. And yeah, as a score, I give it a 7. This definitely feels year round, but it definitely feels also kind of not zesty, but vibrant and made for spring summers type of deal. And I would wear it as an upscale casual. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. More importantly, turn on that notification bell. Again, this was Etat Libre d'Orange's, I'm not going to pronounce all that. That it's just got, I mean, guys, look at this. You can understand why I botched that opening. Look at that name right there. I mean, that's just, can you guys pronounce that? That is absolutely ridiculous, especially with all those accent marks. Yeah. So I if you guys are into this at all, potentially definitely get your nose on it. surprisingly, with all those synthetics, it is quite palatable. Like, it's not harsh to me, but it is very energetic of a scent. And yeah, definitely check out the Discord server in the description below. Check out my playlist section. If you're into any types of fragrances, new in the game up to expert level collecting, we cover so many scents on this channel, it's not even funny. And we try to mix in entertainment and collaborations and all kinds of edutainment for the people. So if you're in a fragrance journey at all, this is where you want to be. I post more than every single fragrance creator you know combined. I promise you that. Just check my channel every day. With that being said, love you guys. This is SB, and I hope you had a good time. Peace.